have been about 3,500 crop breeding incidents recorded every year for the last 10 years in Laikipia. People are killed, elephants are killed, and this is a major problem for conservation. What happened last night is the elephants came into his farm at about 2 in the morning, and he woke up. He didn't know what was in the farm, but he came out and he saw there were elephants there. So he went and called all his neighbours, and the neighbours came out, and then they tried to scare the elephants, but the elephants wouldn't leave. So they had to just very gently try and push them away. So they threw a stone, and eventually they moved away from the farm, and they went out that way and they headed towards the Suguroi Laga.
The farm-based deterrence is a combination of methods. We break them into two categories. We have got the passive methods and the active methods.
What I'm going to do is to apply the strings with the shielding.
The passive methods are actually the ones considered the first line of defense, and this includes the chili fence, the watchtower. And the active deterrents are the second line of defense, the ones that are only used as and when it is necessary, when elephants are actually raiding. And this includes the banger sticks, shouting, torch, and sometimes the chili dung smoke can also be used as an active deterrent because you have to move with it based on the direction of the wind. So it falls in between.
So there are some tracks just up here, and you can see where the elephants have crossed the road, and they've come through this fence here, and then they've walked in, and there was some crop breeding last night. And what we don't know is if they're still out in the bush, or if they've gone back to the ranches. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 5. I can see 5 elephants, and they're outside the fence. And those are the same elephants that came out last night. So the ones whose tracks we've just been following. They obviously came out. They must have jumped over this section, and then gone through, raided those crops, and they come back and they're hiding in this valley. Which means that they may try and break back across the fence or just hide in this lugger all night. So what we need to do is we need to try and get a little bit closer. But these are exactly the animals which cause so much problems, just these bulls hanging out together. He's the one who knows how to break the fences. So they've removed tusks on quite a few of them, but they haven't removed his tusks. And he's not a very old animal, he's just a very big animal. What's interesting is to catch these guys so red-handed. I mean, they've just gone raided the crop. The crops are literally over this escarpment. So they're going to just be hiding out here and doing anything they can to get to that really abundant, nutrient-rich food source. And that's going to just pose a massive challenge for the farmers. When an elephant goes into a farm, he can wipe out an entire crop, which can create an immediate subsistence crisis. I mean, that guy can be starving, he's angry. And that leads to conflict with the wildlife authorities, it leads to conflict with the government. And anyone trying to work in a community where there's human-elephant conflict is going to find it a challenge. So it's not just human-elephant conflict, but human-elephant conflict leads to a whole range of problems. It's definitely one of the biggest challenges that we as conservationists are facing in North Kenya.